Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Kurt on Cougs. Yeah, big game day today for both BYU men's and women's basketball. I'm coming to you today. Decided to change it up a little bit. You see me on the top of the stadium. This is the bottom now of the BYUI football stadium. Yeah, so big games today. I'm starting off with a rivalry matchup. BYU women's basketball taking on Utah today at 2 o'clock. That's a big game. Both teams come in with identical records of 16-6, and yeah, huge stuff for the Cougs. As in the last bracketology I checked, they are currently the first team out. So a win today against a decent Utah team would potentially vault them into the projected field. So a very important game. Recently Delaney Gibb came back from injury. That's big. Rivalry matchup. Utah won both the games last year, including one on a heartbreaker with a half-court shot for the win. So Cougars looking to get a little revenge, get back to their winning ways against the Utes. So yeah, let's dive right in. Yeah, hold on the line. So first of all, some deciding factors for this one. Number one, in my opinion, has to be probably just doing better defending the three. This is something that Utah does pretty well. They shoot the three pretty well, and BYU honestly has not been defending the three very well in their last few games. So defending the three. Also on the offensive side of things, just good passes. BYU, we have seen this season, they tend to be at their very best when they're making passes, getting the ball around. Yeah, those high assist games tend to turn into victories. So getting a lot of assists, that'll be important. And last of all, in any rivalry matchup, men's or women's basketball, football, soccer, whatever it is, turnovers. So yeah, if the Cougars can do all that, I think they will be able to go out there and get a win today, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. I see this one being a defensive battle. Final score something like 63-61 with the Cougars coming out on top. My bold prediction in this one is that the Cougars will have two players scoring 20 plus. So yeah, that's my prediction over there. Now jumping over to the men's basketball game. Huge game. College game day was there as the Cougars are going to be taking on the Kansas Jayhawks, also a matchup of recruits number 1 and 2 in the class of 2025 of AJ Debonsa and Darren Peterson. Peterson been a little in and out with injuries, but when he's been healthy, he's been really good. I think this will be a great matchup. It's in the Fog. It's going to be a tough game. I believe I saw in Bill Self's tenure, he has been at Kansas for a long time. He's only lost 31 games there all time. One of those being to the Cougars a couple years ago. And I feel like the Cougars can do it again today. Yeah, definitely going to have to play pretty well in this one. A lot on the line. Both teams come in projected as a 4 seed. So yeah, either team wins, they could jump up to the 3 seed line. I feel like that'd be huge for BYU, especially considering over their next 4 games, they only play one ranked opponent, which is Houston at home. Other than that, they're playing Baylor and Colorado, and I can't remember, Oklahoma State. So, yeah, big chance for a win here today. And in my opinion, these are the deciding factors. First and foremost, I think it's going to be really important to defend well against Kansas's shooters. I feel like that's just kind of the definition of this Kansas team. They shoot really well. So if the Cougars can just make sure they're challenging every shot, not giving Kansas any easy buckets, I feel like they should be able to slow down this Kansas offense pretty effectively. On the offensive side of things for BYU, I think it's going to be really important in this one to just be consistent. Because the truth is, when this BYU offense is performing at their top level, I'll be bold enough to say they might be the best offense in the whole Big 12. The biggest issue they've seen so far is just consistency. The lack of consistency has been killing them in some of these last games. Like we saw it against Arizona, we saw it against Texas Tech, UConn earlier in the season. Even against Clemson, a game they managed to come back and win. Consistency on offense has been a problem. So just being consistent, if they can be consistent, it's going to be very hard for this Kansas team to get anything going against them. And then, last of all, I'm just going to go with rebounding. I feel like, especially on the road, one great way to set the tone is getting lots of offensive rebounds, keeping the other team off the offensive glass. And if you do that, I think you get the win. So my bold prediction in this one is I'm predicting that AJ Dybonsa will have a double-double. And ultimately, I feel like AJ is going to show up for the